Hey guys, hey guys, I'm playing MLB pitcher and right fielder. So in in my last few videos, I got pretty much like copyrighted and pretty much all type of bullshit on it. I understand it completely because certain certain things, certain videos, certain music I can't play, but I turned down the pretty much the music, so it shouldn't affect the video. Well, shouldn't affect the video. But let's see what happens. And with okay, like with certain like before I get into this, with certain okay, I get like the pretty much music on by featuring other people like favorite people. I get that. But I do not understand it because I do not understand what I understand why the copyright. Understand that. I understand that certain music can't be played in other countries. Yes, I I get that one. But the only thing that I do not get. A lot of people, pretty much, include pretty much my buddy, which have music in their videos, and mostly some. Okay, some of it is made made the fuck up. I get that, but if I got to go, pretty much go pretty much off of pretty much my AI app of pretty much having having and deal with pretty much shit getting nailed on little tiny fucking bullshit. I will go off my pretty much off my phone every song that pretty much I got, even if it's embarrassing or even if it's fucking weird. Cause they're all fucking weird. Serious. But oh sorry, I got off track. But the thing is I hate I love YouTube. I love doing videos on YouTube. But the petty bullshit like uh like pretty much like like the copyrights, I get that. I get the pretty much certain bands in some regions. I get that. I get those too. But everything is petty. I'm not that pretty much well known here on YouTube. No. Now, back then, I really wanted it to be well known on YouTube for like gaming video and stupid shit. To be honest. Uh, my last video pretty much was uh, Dead by Daylight. I I re-uploaded that. Um, the I'm going to do an older video of that pretty much on not tonight because I got early morning. Uh, early morning. And me personally, it don't really matter if they get copyrighted or not, I'm still going to do a fucking video of this. Hell.
Dalton Hall getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season. Bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Dalton Hall. Boz, 29 years old, a former American League Cy Young Award winner. Hit the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 1-0.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Boz back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Suzuki settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. No outs. Runner on second. Strike one.
Oh, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away. Dalton Hall digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And that misses. 1-0. Anderson in his 6th season. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. On the ground. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Okay.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Braves.
Okay, that worked.
Fly ball to the
But I don't think they're going to count it as well. I think they're going. Oh, they're counting it as air.
Fly, soft ground ball to the right side.
Oh well, I got a home run.
He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 3-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. This could end it. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bregman settles under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout. Hall was outstanding in this ball game. Dalton Hall ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been back at Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Dalton Hall. Hall matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Priester back to work. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Yeah, double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plate. Aggressive. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything.
So, let's talk about this one other thing. If you want to get me on copyright, look. So, I get like pretty much that just confusing the fuck out. So, turn down. Oh, first time I turned down the music, but the other. So if you are pretty much in like throughout the show and that little bit of music playing in the background while pretty much your character is playing it talking to his agent. Can't do anything about that fucking music. Nobody can. Unless you're pretty much very high tech with pretty much certain with your with abilities. But the horrible thing is me. I know how to do it. I just don't know how to pretty much do pretty much certain shit with the music.
Thing with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
There's a swing and a drive.
I'm going.
Hits the fence. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 2-run game.
Come on.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Hall, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gurriel sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. So now the DH spot. Dalton Hall, 1 for 3. Out there to center. Anthony on the move. Makes the grab. Nice play.
Damn it.
And the batter now, Dalton Hall. 1 for 4 with a double. Swung on, belted. Suzuki running hard for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side.
Bought that one.
And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox, even this series, Paul extended the hitting streak in this one.
So,
Dalton Hall is getting ready to go. He's already showing signs of why many are calling him. Ready to go now. So stepping in for Boston, Luis Garcia. Fastball in for a strike, and we're underway. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki went deep in his most recent game. And the right-hander deals towards first. Olsen handles the chance. He steps on the bag. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Rafael Devers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
1-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I don't feel very lucky today.
Ground ball right side. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Now a chance for Dalton Hall.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. And very nicely done for the out. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Blake Sable. Just missed. Sable launched a homer in his most recent game. And a swing and a miss there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball.
So we're pretty much with pretty much my player. I got
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-2.
2 no-hitters and pretty much
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
and
Bohapi down to first.
it's Double A, 1 no-hitter and Triple
Here's
A.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 2
I
for 9
think,
so far in the series. Gurriel gets a piece.
No, I got that one. 2
down,
no-hitter
base
and
is
Triple
empty.
A and 1 no-hitter.
Swings and
Triple A.
misses.
No,
And it's
I got
0-2.
no no-hitters in Triple A.
Fights it off. You'll see
And
another. Ground ball to the right side. What a stop from his knees. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Eldridge, the next to hit. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Now back, the designated hitter, Dalton Hall.
On the ground to third. He gets there with the slide. Fires to first. And that's a nice play. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Dansby Swanson. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Stays alive. On a line out towards center. Mercedes makes the catch, and there's one gone.
no, it's just the third, but
Up next for the Red Sox. Fastball for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That misses,
Inside, ball
and that's
1.
ball 1. Rolled slowly to first, and that's foul. 1 out, base is empty. Got him swinging.
okay, got it on sticker. Sweet.
There's the strike. Here's a high chopper. Riley sends it across to first. Red Sox go 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I don't feel. Well, I got lucky on that one. Hell.
Back here in Atlanta. On to the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Suzuki takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that's in there at the knees. Fastball for a strike at 95. Yeah. Chop to third. Riley tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Devers measures 6 feet even, 32 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. That misses off the outside edge. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ohapi brings it in for the third. First and second, 2 down.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Up the middle. They take the force out. That ends the frame. Back at Truist Park. New inning getting started. And stepping in for Boston, Blake Sabol. Paul back to work. Down the left field line. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Sabol gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one misses. And now 3-1. Gurriel gets a piece. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Bryce Eldridge up next for the Red Sox. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. And that one is inside. Man at first, 1 away. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. And we're back. Swanson digs in. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Bregman to first. And Swanson is set down. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time.
So.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
In my
nobody on, and we're the top half of the
I've been working on
whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Mercedes going back, pulls it in on the warning track.
Okay, that worked. Oh, I
back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Perales. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Liner.
Okay, there we go.
batting, the left fielder.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan. Moved first. Hall back in on a dive. And now it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That one outside, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
2-2 is out.
On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Top of inning number 7, and now it's Luis Garcia. High in the air, out to right. Acuna hauls it in for the out. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
So I'm gonna put that on pause. I got to start something. Hold on. So, yeah, start one hat on my laundry.
Strikeout number 8. And here is Devers. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Splits the plate. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. Fires over to first. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Blake Sable. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Hall into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Good eye right there.
I doubt that.
Foul ball,
I would
another
like
2-2
to,
upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. Gurriel in the box again. Takes a strike. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Brian Abreu.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Paul in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Cut on and lifted in the air. Suzuki makes the grab. Bryce Eldridge up next for the Red Sox.
So, I will hold them to a 1 run.
And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. He beats the tag. It's 5-5.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game.
Hold them to a fucking 1 run.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
So, I get it. Don't overwork a pitcher. But I'm going, motherfucker. 413.
Dalton Hall with an incredible season so far, riding a 25-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going? It's the Philadelphia. Back here in Atlanta, now in for the Braves, Dalton Hall. And the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Rojas. Fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Glass now back to work. In the air, right side. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the grab, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. And that's going to bang against the wall. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. So here's an interesting note on Glass now. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses, and a full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And it's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Glass now, ready and deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Dalton Hall. Just missed. Ripped to short. Sends it across the first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him, Logan O'Hoppe. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.
Yep.
And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take game 1 of the series on the road. Paul kept the hitting streak.
Yeah, kept it alive.
Dalton Hall ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate. Now in for the Braves, Dalton Hall. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
To first, 1 up, 1 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And first offering is fouled off. Hall getting the start in right. 25 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. There's a swing and a drive. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the next pitch is way outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. And a swing and a miss. Down.
Now batting. The right field. Well done.
That one inside, and it's 1-0. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to the left. And that will end the inning. First and second, no outs. Paul, the next to hit. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're up to double-digit hits as a team, and if it seems like they haven't...
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. To the plate, save! And they lead by 2.
Okay, that works.
Good job done to put them up by 2. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
In the dirt. Down to second, but he dances back in safely. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Now it's Alex Bregman. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a ground. He can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out. So bases loaded with 1 away. Here is Austin Riley. That one missed. 3-1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Okay.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here is Matt Olson. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And downstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Nabil Prisman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 outs, bases are full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Outside low, ball 3.
Maybe that hurts.
And that one is lifted in the air.
I call it.
Doyle has this one sized up. Squeezes it. And next for Atlanta, Dalton.
No, I won't. I don't know. I still got a few more.
sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ha-Sung Kim. Just missed.
2-1.
Luke Lily.
That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strike. Man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Antonio Fernandez. That's in there.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Left field, way back there. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Yep.
Flying around third is Turner. He'll score.
Well, that gets him a little closer.
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. 2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball, Olsen. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Paul added 1 more to that hitting streak. Put together a 3-hit performance.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without him.
3 for 5 with a double and an RBI. Oh, that's terrible.
Dalton Hall with an incredible season so far, leading the league in bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Dalton Hall.
Double.
Fought off foul. Grounds 1 to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Over to first.
He's out.
And a quick out, number 1. 1 out, base is empty. And that's fouled off. Hall goes 5 feet 9 inches, 245 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Brendan Donovan digs in now. The count 2-1. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And it's gone. The 2-run
Fuck
shot.
yeah.
3rd home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 2-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Back up the middle and a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 3-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Got him swinging. So the lineup flips over. Dalton Hall next up for the Braves.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Hit hard on the ground is short. They take the force out.
Yep.
So up next, Brenton Doyle.
Doyle.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got a ball game, and the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Paul. Dalton Hall, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs.
Yeah, for now.
So 2 down.
I'm still going to get 19.
Hall.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Throws across the diamond. That 2 aboard, 2 outs. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Low drop step going back. Just missed getting out of here.
Damn it.
1 out, bases empty.
Oh, I just need to get on base. Fuck it.
And that is out of play.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Slinging it to first in time. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. And that one fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Alex Bregman. This could end it. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
That doesn't go corner plan, but hey, fuck it. So, okay.
All right, ready to go here. Now in for the Braves, Dalton Hall.
And somehow I'm still bad at things.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out. Up now for Washington, Stone Garrett.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right through there for a strike. The Braves off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Handles, throws to first. Just got him on that one. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up. And it gets the players fired up, too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Todd Gomez. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 out. Got him swinging. And we're back. Bottom of the 2nd. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Swinging a foul straight back. Adames with a homer in his last game. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now up for Washington, Brian De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Hall, a former Rookie of the Year, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a sinker, and he occasionally mixes in a knuckleball. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's two down. Here's the third baseman, Brady House. And first offering is fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Dalton Hall. This one in the air, right field. Garrett settles underneath it. And there's one away. So digging in, Robert Hassel III. In the air, left field, down the line. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Next to hit for the Nats, Andres Chaparro. And a curve misses outside. Chaparro goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that's through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. On the ground, right side. Bregman throws to first in time. This is Dylan Carlson. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett. Paul back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Strike on the inside corner. Check swing, called strike. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Up now for Washington, Nicky Lopez. There's a strike.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
This to center field. And that'll fall for a base
God
hit.
damn it.
So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. So impressive that he didn't get tied up.
Bregman. Off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Willie Adames stands in. In the dirt. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Swinging a foul out of play. Righty delivers. And that drops in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And they get Adames for the out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Eric Pardinho.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Check on the runner. Paul back in on the dive.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
1-2 now on Acuna, and that's down and away. High fly ball down the left field line. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
So
here comes Austin Riley. Move to second, and he's back safely.
He's safe.
Now back to second, and he's back in that time as well. Only one more disengagement left after that move.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. That's in for a strike. And the throw out of third. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Brian De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Nats just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Now 1-2.
Strike.
Popped in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's one away. Brady House now at the plate. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one to first, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 outs, base is empty. Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now up for Washington, Andres Chaparro. Fastball for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
damn.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Dylan Carlson. And that misses. 1-0.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Ground ball right side. Bregman tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Stone Garrett. And first offering is fouled off. Garrett in his 5th season, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Swing and a ball popped up. Reaching down, makes the catch. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Dalton Paul. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball.
Adames, off-balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Brendan Donovan next up for the Braves. The 1-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there. Brings it in, and that is that. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Todd Gomez. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now Willie Adames. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Brian De La Cruz. Pitches in for a strike.
0-1. Ball.
In the dirt.
1-1.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's there. He's got it. That. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Brady House. Lifted in the air, right field.
Hi, Dave.
Acuna has
David.
it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
No, been a little while.
Next to hit for the Nats, Robert Hessel the third.
Sport game.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Try to get a double play here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good
or a
late swing on that
strikeout.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Here's the left fielder, Dylan Carlson. 0-2 in this one. Just missed. Grounds 1 to short. Kim slings to first. That's out number 3.
Always, I'm trying to get a grounder. Turns out I'll be doing a pop fly or pretty much any.
1 gone, runner at first. And now it's the Braves DH, Dalton Hall. On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second. On to first, double play. And that's the end.
Okay, that
Back
makes
now as
sense.
they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Ryan Burr.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take game 1 of the series on the road. Paul was just dominant on the mound, though the hitting didn't go as well.
The way he was going on the mound in this one, they'll live with the results at the plate. Gotta be careful not to let it become a trend, though. Or get fewer at bats because the skipper can't trust him to come through with the bat.
RBI, Washington, first of all, hit.
Dalton Hall with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can he keep it? And now the DH, Dalton Hall. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lopez makes the grab, 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's the DH, Dalton Hall. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. Back to the top of the lineup, Dalton Hall. Next up for the Braves, just missed. The Braves have raced out of the gate to start the season. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field.
Got way too much under.
Makes the grab, 2 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Dalton Hall. And a foul ball. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in. And up now for Washington, Brian De La Cruz. Headed towards the corner. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Hall. Dalton Hall getting ready. He's on an absolute. And now the right fielder, Dalton Hall. That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running. Next pitch is outside. Garcia with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Carlson in pursuit. Hauls it in.
Damn it.
1 out, base is empty. On the ground, right side.
So fucking bit.
To first. He's out. Back here in Nationals Park. Top of the 6th inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Dalton Hall. Garcia back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The Braves are looking very strong so far this season. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
And a base hit. And a good start to the inning. And next for Atlanta, Brendan Donovan. Throw over to first. Paul dives and can't get back.
And it was in.
He's picked off.
Dumb shit.
And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Dalton Hall. 1 for 3. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Throws to second, so a man on base to start the inning. Now the number 2 hitter. Now in for the Braves, Dalton Hall. Just missed.
Yeah, that will be my last game, guys. Oh.
Next offering is fouled back. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first. Now 2 out. So 2 down. Willie Adames digging in for the Nationals. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off the throw. And that is the ball game. Paul played well enough for the win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight.
So, so I'm gonna say this. I know I say automatically, but I like saying it manly. So manly, but here's that. I'm gonna get off here. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'm pretty much gonna do something. I don't know what video. Probably dip again, but on a different player. So, on that note, pretty much. Then I'm gonna post pretty much a video from pretty much like that one AI app I got. Try to do that one thing on my series, pretty much where I did pretty much AI videos. It it was just weird. So yeah. So I'm gonna try to find other one pretty much in the meantime. So see ya. And subscribe, hit the notification button, and get notified when I'm back on. So see you guys.